Alright, guys. I don't know if you can hear that clapping, but that's the sound of all the spankings that got handed out here today into the close. Pretty fugly reversal, if I do say so myself. So just got done hanging out with the folks over in the mastery, and just kind of went through all the charts here and covered a few things I will cover with y'all. We've had a pretty good week here. 3 winning trades and 1 losing trade. So Freeport worked out well. We took profits in Walmart. We took profits this morning in AFRM, which ended up getting pretty ugly. So kind of snuck out of there with a nice profit. And then we had a losing trade on Chesapeake. That one got a little bit too flimsy for my liking. So the winning trades were good for 50+%, and the losing trade was about a 25% loss. Good numbers in my book. One thing I do want to show you here on AFRM. So what got us into that trade originally was the 4-hour squeeze. And as far as the signals here, here's a comparison. So here's AFRM when we took the trade a couple of days ago. Above the 4-hour 21. Big 3 A+ label, so everything coming together. We had a buy signal on the 4-hour chart, and buy signals on lower time frames. So not every squeeze is created equal. That squeeze had good structure, good momentum, and a perfect entry, with the support of buy signals on lower time frames. At the close here today, you have none of that in the current 4-hour squeeze. Price is under the 21. You no longer have a 4-hour buy signal. You have a 1-hour, 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute sell signal. And the big 3 A+ label is no longer green. Gotta follow those pretty colors. So we're all set with the firm for now. And a few that did hold up here nicely today. One that I like for now is ADI. Still looks really solid. Got the green light on the daily squeeze. And you got the green light over here on the 3-day squeeze, along with your weekly squeeze. So for now, ADI still looks pretty solid, and then Baidu also holds up pretty nicely with a green light on the daily chart and the 2-day chart. Squeeze, buy signal, and an entry. So ADI and Baidu looking pretty good. We were watching AI, and that no longer fits the bill. Price closes under the 21. No buy signals in sight. So as far as the market today, and as far as getting long names like ADI and Baidu, gonna be a little patient. So one thing you want to keep in mind: the weekly squeeze here fired to the upside 8 weeks ago. And the rule of thumb of the squeeze tends to be, once the squeeze fires, you're looking for 8 to 10 bars of momentum. So in other words, we're closer to the end of the squeeze than we are to the beginning. And you got to keep that in mind. That weekly squeeze puts a lot of wind at your back. So if you look at your daily chart here, ever since that weekly squeeze fired, every lower time frame squeeze, every pullback to a 21 EMA works out really well as a buying opportunity, with all that momentum from that bigger squeeze. It's not to say the market is going to fall apart from here, and who knows, tomorrow we might take out the highs. But you do want to be mindful of that squeeze having fired 8 weeks ago, because there is some potential here where we do pull back, and we might not fall apart, but you might not see that immediate kickback to the upside. If that move out of that weekly squeeze is pretty much done and over with, there's a better chance we'll pull back and just kind of trade sideways for a bit. And then you would take it from there. So the structure is still good, your signals are still good, but I do think with the close today under yesterday's low, you might see this thing come down to that daily 21 over the next few days. And then we'll take it from there. One potential short, and I know it sounds unthinkable to short a tech stock, but Microsoft looks pretty sketch, pretty suspect. So they just announced earnings, and you have your daily squeeze here, momentum under the 0 line, and then check out all these nasty sell signals. Check them bad boys out. 2 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute. So as long as Microsoft is under the 21, printing that squeeze and printing a bunch of sell signals, there's a pretty good chance the squeeze here does want to fire short. And my target for a move lower here would be about 320. So I think short Microsoft with a stop above that 21 EMA, that might work. Dare I say it, it might work. Or Microsoft pops back above the 21, and that squeeze here slingshots to the upside. For now, the signals point towards lower, so if we get a little bit of a bounce tomorrow, I might price out a couple of the shorts there. So I'll keep an eye on that. I'm going to keep on watching Baidu and ADI. But I'm doing that from a patient kind of state of mind. Squeezes, buying the dip, a lot of things work really well when that weekly squeeze fires, and you're kind of riding out that wave. And then from there, when the squeeze ends, things get a little tricky, a little bit choppy, a little bit quiet. So, all things to keep in mind, guys. But that's all I got for you tonight. As always, I appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, go on ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Adios.